questions, come on in. Let me know you're here while I get y'all pulled up. There you are. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday. We need a Saturday dance. What's up? We'll come up with a Saturday dance. I don't know what it'll be, but I'll come up with one. Come on in. We're going to have a little bit more fun because I'm not done with these pumpkins, y'all. So we're going to do a cauldron. So we have our pumpkin frame. We have some red and orange fabric mesh. This is going to be our flames. Of course, we have the black for the cauldron. Hello. If y'all wouldn't mind floating my boat, I'd appreciate it. We have some spiders, some big spiders. We have some balls. We have a skull. We have some witch's legs. We have a bat. We have some eyeballs. And we have bat wings. Now these little things all came from Ranch House, and they are freaking adorable, y'all. Hot and muggy, yeah, it is here too. And then I have my tub of Halloween balls. So, not sure what all we're going to put in it today, but I have it here if I need it. All right, so I'm going to bring y'all down, and I'm going to show you what I did to get started. So, here we go. Thank you for floating me down the creek. Creek, what y'all say? So what I did to get started was I took our frame and I have the pipe cleaners. The witch's legs, those witch's legs came from Dollar Tree as well. Okay, now I'm going to show you this up close. So, because this is, you're going to need to do it this way so that your mesh doesn't slide once you start putting it on here. Now this is the first time I've done this, y'all. Y'all know I'm winging it. So we're just going to see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting it on this side of the bar. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the pipe cleaner to this side of the bar and bring it around. And that way it is anchored and it's not moving anywhere. Thanks for floating my boat. I appreciate it. Okay, so when we get the mesh on there, it's not going to rotate, especially up here at the top. You don't want it falling down on you. Okay, one more time on this side of the bar. Wrap it around to this side of the bar. Bring it around and just give it one twist. That's all you need to do. I know they're so fun, Pam. One twist. I don't know what was on the end of that pipe cleaner. And there you go. So I have one for every section on the top and the bottom. I'm going to take our black mesh. Now this is, what was this? I don't remember what it was called. but it's a black fabric, but they call it black check. I don't remember what they call it. Where's my, oh, here it is. It's called check fabric mesh. So this is the black. And all I'm going to do is, I'm thinking we're just going to start. So I'm going to start right here at the top. Just scrunching it together. Trying to figure out how I can do this. Let's see if that works. I have it on my my spool holder for my mesh, for my ribbon maker. Yes, it'll be available on replay for sure, or you can watch it on my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to twist it under. Actually, to make it easier for y'all, I'm just going to make it a little bit longer. That way I can twist it down in this next tie. So we're just going to take it and grab it tight and give it a couple of twists. Okay, and then I'm just grabbing it. And I'm going to take it around to the outside of the frame. Just a little bit, doesn't need to be much. And just making it a little poofy. I'm not measuring it. I'm just going based on how it looks. And we're going to anchor it here at the bottom. Give it a good twist. Then all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these to the inside. I'm going to grab it, grab the mesh again. Let me bring y'all up a little bit so y'all can see what I'm doing over here. So just grabbing the mesh a little bit more, and we're going to flip it. Just kind of tucking that in there. And bring it back over our other mesh just a little bit. I'm thinking we may need to do a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to go back in this first one. Y'all may find an easier way to do this. Hello, hello. Okay, so see how it's coming? And I am going to go back down, and then we're going to go to this one. So grabbing the mesh. I'm going to flip it. Thanks. Okay. And then I'm coming to this bar. I don't think there really is a right or wrong way to do this, y'all. You just got to play and figure it out. You can also do this with the chunky yarn. So I'll be messing with this a little bit for sure. Or you can double up on your mesh if you wanted. So I am going to do 2, I think, per section. The serged edge and tucking it inside. Sorry, y'all. Facebook has been acting funny today already. It did it to me in the group as well. But I'm basically just going up and down. And we'll come back and fix all of these if they look a little bit wonky. Okay, so I'm basically just trying at this point to cover up our frame. Hey, hey. Lord, I've got pipe cleaners everywhere, y'all. There we go. Yeah, I know. We just have to keep pushing forward, y'all. That's all we could do. All right, so we're in that last section. I know it looks a little bit funny now, but we'll get it fixed up, y'all. All right, last piece. All right, let's just get that cut off. Get that out of our way, and I'm just going in and making sure that those serged edges are tucked under. And that last piece is curved inside to cover up the side of the frame. Black velvet would be pretty on this, huh? And I could literally just do it like our last one. That's actually a really good idea. All right, there we go. It's covered. So where's our bottom? So this is our bottom. So what I'm doing for the bottom is I took the fabric mesh and I have the red and the orange, and all I'm going to do is roll them, and then I think I'm actually going to zip tie them because it's going to be so much easier. So I'm going to zip tie them right in between each of the brackets and then one on each side. So all I'm doing is taking this 10-inch piece and I'm curling it just like that. Make sure that cut edge is underneath. We're going to clip them and do the orange. And these are going to be our flames. You've missed several lives in the VIP group. Will they be added in sometime? Added where? All of my lives are already in Kajabi. Okay, and then I'm just going to take, I have these tiny black 4-inch zip ties that I'm just going to zip tie them right to the frame. So I'm taking one right over the other. If I can hold all this. Okay. Take my zip tie. Tuck it right under there. Just like this. And zip tie it. just like that. And I just dropped. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is the back of the frame, so I'm bringing them down so that they are on the front. Okay, I take y'all back a little bit. And we'll get all of these pipe cleaners fixed up. That way you don't see them. Okay, so this one I did the orange. Which one did I do on top? I did the red on top, so I'm going to do the orange on top for this one. Okay, one right over the other. Lori's is not all switched over, so you'll have to find it in her guide. Hold on. I'm trying to see how I did it. Okay, it's got to go this way. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out because I wanted every other. See where I'm going? Can you tell I'm having to think on this one? Having to think. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Hold on, I was going to do once. Oh, okay. So we've got this one. I am. I am. I did find some of the smaller beads and wanted to see how many you would need for the smaller ones. So I did figure that out as well. So you'll need 135 if you're using the 16 millimeter beads, y'all. A little bit. Okay, so we'll get all of these sitting up once we get all of these on. All right, so one more on each of the ends. And this part will be done. Trying to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. All right, one more right on this end, and then we'll flip it over and get them all situated. Can I put the number for the beads? All the beads you can just find on Amazon. Just pull up wood beads. It's $65 in Nova Scotia, really? Already? Okay, got it. Whew. There we go. Not sure where that end went. The rolls are 10 inches. Okay, so let's get them all back up here. There we go. So there's our flames. Phew. Okay, let's get the clips out of our way. Okay, now these legs came from Dollar Tree as well. If y'all saw my post earlier, you saw the skulls. I got 2 pieces of skulls, and those came from Dollar Tree as well. But I had these last year, so. So let's see how we can add these. Oh, I missed that whole one. all of these inside. There we go. All right. So let me see. I'm going to play and figure this out, y'all. See what that looks like. That looks good. So I'm thinking I don't have black ones long enough. So I'm just gonna zip tie them. So I'm going through the bar underneath. And we're just gonna zip tie it. And it's through this bar here as well. So it's not gonna go anywhere. And I'm gonna come back in and go through the other side. When burning mesh, you have trouble keeping. Nope, just follow the lines, follow the squares. Okay, so I'm going to go from this side of the bar that way. Okay, so I'm just crisscrossing them. Okay, so now it's not going anywhere. It's in there, y'all. Now, unfortunately, they did not think this out, and they didn't do a left and a right, so we're getting whichever we get. So I'm going to take it. Well, that's not going to work. I should have gone one more out, probably, because that's going to make them too close. So I'll probably have to redo that one. But at least y'all will know what to do and what not to do. Or we can have them slanted. Hold on. Let's see if we go through that one. Hold on, I'm going to have to undo these. And let's see how we want these. So if I want... Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that works. So I'll tell you what I did in just a second. I'm looking for my bars. So that one went there. This one's going to go here and go that way. Let me make sure that's... Yes. Okay. When I flip it, I'll show y'all in just a minute what I did. Are y'all still with me? this one. See, that's where I go from each direction. That way it doesn't slide. All right, it's in there. Look at there. How fun is that? So what I did was, I should have brought another, hold on. I'll show you. This is the one I was playing with yesterday. So I angled it and I took it from here. So here is the middle of the pumpkin. So I took this one and angled it to here, and took this one and angled it to here. Okay? That way you get that angle and it gets it down in that bar and braces it. Because I wanted extra security on it. That's why. Because they're so tall. But if you want, I mean, you can bring them in. Y'all can do whatever you want. Run with it. And then now we get to decorate, y'all. Get these pipe cleaners inside. And all I'm going to do with the pipe cleaners is take them to the brackets and secure them to the brackets. So that's what I'll do with all of these pipe cleaners. All right. Look, we can even put a fun spider. And then for the top, we can do, this one's going to be hard because it's going to be laying down while I'm doing this. So I may not actually glue them in right now until I can get it up on a stand to see what I'm actually kind of doing. But this is a pick that I got from, I think this one was from Craft Outlet. And so I can basically take this and bring it down and tuck it into that pumpkin stem and attach it there. And then we can move all of these balls around however we want. Okay, so we'll just secure that in place with a zip tie. Gotta love the zip ties, right? I know it's cutting out some, y'all. I have no control. And these balls aren't going to play nice because it's laying flat, but y'all will get it. And we can add the little bat, or we can add our bat wing. Now what I would do is I would pick it. I'll show you how I pick it. So I have skewers. And I take my awl and I'm literally going to put it through, make a little hole just like that. Take your skewer, just put a little dab of glue right there. Stick the skewer in. And you can add a little bit of more glue if you want. And then you have a pick. So I can literally take this, put it right to our frame, and then zip tie it in place. Okay. What else did we have? Gonna add a little skull. Actually, where's the bat? So these bats and these came from a ranch house. So I'm not gluing anything in yet. I'm gonna put it on my stand. That way I can see what I'm actually doing. Because at this point I can't. But it will give y'all an idea. I pulled these out of another project, but you can pick them as well. And then start, you can add your balls. It doesn't want to stay there. Okay, you can add your little eyeballs. These came from Dollar Tree as well. I have a ton of them. So add your eyeballs wherever you want. Obviously, you would glue them in. And that's basically how you would throw it together. Now, obviously, you're probably not going to ship these because it is rather huge when you put those legs on them. Oh, 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 oh. And all my balls are going to fall off. But y'all see where I'm going, right? Just add them for your bubbles, or you can put clear ones if y'all have the clear ones. Whichever you want to do, are sticking up and not. Oh, funny. And then the spider, or whatever you want to add. Just have fun with it, y'all. Just have fun with it. The spider getting burned. He's trying to get off the ground, so he's climbing up the cauldron. Add your little skull if you want. Just have fun with them. All right. Any questions? I'll get my stand up here and I'll finish decorating it, and then I'll take pictures so y'all can see what it looks like actually done. But this would be so cute on somebody's door for sure. All right, any questions? Yeah, sorry the video kept cutting out, y'all. It's not me, I promise. It's Facebook these days. It's wonky. Nothing we can do about it. So, all right, y'all, I am out of here. I will be working. This will be a work weekend, putting all your kits together and all the orders for the Sennas, so that they can all ship on Monday. So that will be what I'm doing the rest of the week. I may pop on tomorrow. Um, I do have a couple more ideas for the pumpkins. Are y'all tired of them, or you want me to move on? Because I think they're fun. All right, y'all. I'm out of here, and I will possibly see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.